Rigid structures are fragile. Compare the mighty oak to a palm tree in a hurricane. An organization or supply chain, for that matter, that is too lean has no slack and therefore has no flexibility. Guess what happens when the wind starts to blow? Greetings, I'm Dr. Will, and welcome to Dr. Will's Software Project Leadership channel, where we focus on building real software to solve real problems. Going from great idea to real business is a huge step, a leap of faith in your abilities and in yourself. Getting off the ground, a SaaS founder, or any entrepreneur for that matter, needs additional bandwidth to handle all the necessities of running a business. How do you do that? You need extra cycles. How do you get them? Well, you need to hire or contract for them. What should be your first hire? If you've already subscribed to the channel, thank you, appreciate that. If you'd like more content like this, then subscribe, hit the bell to be notified of new content. Also, if you're interested in finding some slack, then you'll probably want to schedule an appointment with me for a free 15-minute consultation. And you can do that at spl.drwill.co/free consult. We'll provide a link in the show notes. Back in the day, executives had secretaries. Okay, that title has fallen out of favor. Administrative or executive assistant is the current term. These people had a deep knowledge of the executive's priorities, his approaches to problem solving, and the business of the enterprise. Having high levels of trust, they could often solve problems before they made it to the executive's desk. To save money, many or most of these personal assistants and secretaries were collected into secretarial pools that were shared, losing that close association and trust and problem-solving slack of the previous arrangement. Secretarial pools eventually gave way to nothing, as computers with word processing software ended up on executives' desks. So now, instead of verbally outlining a response that an assistant would flesh out into a letter or document, the executive is now a typist. Organizations also had middle managers. This has as much to do with span of control as it does with resiliency. Span of control is the a number of people that you can personally oversee effectively. Can there be too many levels of management? Sure, of course. And any manager can be or become a pointy-haired boss. However, as you flatten the organization, increasing the executive's span of control, they have less time to devote to strategic, high-impact issues, instead resolving issues that would previously have been resolved by subordinates. You can cobble together ad hoc groupings, tiger teams, to handle specific problems, but that would probably be most effective for a project like moving the office or the base of operations from one place to another, rather than strategic initiatives. With the right blend of managers and operational staff and well-positioned assistants, you increase the bandwidth of the organization and the slack. Slack allows your organization to flex in response to stress. Cash, of course, is the ultimate slack. As they say, with enough cash, you don't have any problems, you have expenses. I guess the corollary is if you don't have enough cash, then all your expenses are problems. With sufficient cash, you can hire people, assistants, managers, salespeople, and all that, who will free up your time so that you can spend your time where it has the greatest impact. So your first hire should be a virtual assistant or an administrative or executive assistant who can be on site with you. I'd never get by without my exec, Anne. She started as my admin and now is the executive officer and executive vice president of the company, and essential to all of our operations. You should be so lucky. This channel is dedicated to helping software projects succeed, not just in the short term, but in the long. So if you'd like more content like this, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell below to be notified when more content becomes available. Also, if you have any questions, put them in the comment below and I'd be happy to entertain them. And remember, if you're interested in finding some slack, then go ahead and schedule a 15-minute consult with me at spl.drwill.co/free consult. See the show notes for the link. That's it for me, for you for now. Have a great day and a great week. You be careful out there. I'll be seeing you.